radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited for today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on what is going on in love this week. So before we get started, check me out on Etsy as always in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. For your protection, that's the only place, the only way you can get a private read from me. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my free radio show in the description below. Just by adding me on there, you're automatically entered into any giveaway I do. And other than that, we're gonna get right into it. So pause the video if you need to, and you can pick more than one pile. But we have group 1 with the red stone, group 2 with the purple stone, group 3 with the white stone, and group 4 with the blue stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the red stone, let's get right into it. What's going on in love for you this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is Lalita. Lalita, this one says, the red goddess, playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. So the universe is definitely kind of telling you, lighten up. Lighten up, allow there to be fun, allow there to be play. I'm getting this image of 2 people coming back together, and it's kind of like it's a forgiveness thing almost, because it's like you've chosen to forgive someone already, so you're letting them back into your life, but you're having a hard time letting your guard down again, and because of this, it's making it hard for you to even enjoy the connection. So we're kind of at a standstill. Your person is getting discouraged, and then you're not enjoying the connection like you want to because you have these walls up. So the universe is definitely encouraging you to let your walls down. Also, for some of you, your projection that you're putting out, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's how you dress every day, or just the energy that you give off, is a bit too serious or controlled. The universe is reminding you to tap back into your true inner essence, because that is the only way that you can attract your soulmate to begin with. So there's definitely this message of lightening up, not taking things so seriously, not, unless it's on a business level, not being so hard on yourself as far as like your posting schedule, in terms of attracting a new partner. I'm just getting this energy that someone wants to be perfect. Now I'm literally seeing like a camera app, like the timers, like taking a lot of pictures for Instagram or social media or videos, TikToks, whatever, to appear a certain way or to appeal to a lot of people. And the universe is like, you're not having as much fun as you were in the beginning, and it's for a reason. It feels very strict, so it's giving off a strict energy, so just be mindful of that. We also have Dakini and Lakshmi. There's those. Dakini says, the enlightened feminine. I love this card. This one says, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So some of you guys, the universe is saying, okay, you've done your best to put out the best version of yourself. Trust that you've done enough and you've built a solid foundation. Now allow yourself to be a magnet for what it is you're looking for in love. Trust your intuition that you'll know when the one is in front of you, but also tap into your true feminine energy, your true feminine power. That is the universe that knows exactly what it is that you want, knows exactly what it is that you need, and pulls it out of itself to attract that to you. Allow it to come to you. You've done your best. So now when your person is here, they will see you, they will be attracted to you, they will feel that inner knowing, that inner call, that pull. But it's like, okay, let's focus less on the projection these days. And then Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance, I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. So tapping back into your spiritual journey is going to be important for you guys in terms of manifesting love. So let's see what the tarot has to say about this. I just saw the World card, so it's like it's a high stakes game, You want the best of the best. You want, oh, there's one of these cards flipped. Ooh. Okay, so the universe is calling you out a little bit, group 1. We have the Hanged One, and then the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. There's this energy of surrender, and it doesn't have to feel this way. Surrender can feel really empowering. There's power in vulnerability, there's power in surrender. It's like that moment when you're starting to fall in love with someone and then you finally choose to let go, and then that just absolute like bliss and love that you feel in that moment is just like so worth everything. That's exactly what I'm getting here. We have the Hanged One, so this surrender for you guys actually feels like quite painful though, or frustrating and irritating. There's definitely a distrust between you and the universe, so I would start to manifest small things and listen to the universe, and as you see them come true, that can help you grow your trust in the universe, or trying to literally reflect on things that you've manifested in the past and keeping that at the forefront of your consciousness, because Three of Pentacles in reverse, I see that you guys are surrendering, but it feels like you're powerless, and that's also an energy that's polarizing you against what it is that you're wanting. If you surrender and you feel the power in that surrender, you'll be in a much better energy to attract what it is that you're wanting. Because I see surrender here, but it's almost because, you know, you don't really have a choice, or at least that's how it feels. We have the Three of Wands and the Hermit. So you're definitely waiting for love, tapping into this energy. For a lot of you, I feel like, you know, you're completely single at this time. I don't feel like a lot of you are dealing with someone already. And it's just like there's this mix up as far as, it's like when? I've been doing the work now, when is it coming through? That's how it feels. I've done the work. Fair point. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Page of Wands, and then the Queen of Wands in reverse. There's those. So let's see what else the tarot has to say. Let's see if we can get some information on when love will come through, what may be blocking them, what is in the way. Page of Cups in reverse is just a little discouraged. Queen of Wands in reverse is almost an energy of doubting your inner power or forgetting the inner power that you have. Page of Wands, you're being called to do something that you've never done before, which is surrender to this process. I feel like you guys have surrendered before and you're already in an energy of surrender, but it hasn't been how it's supposed to be. Like you've been in an energy of surrender, but it's been because you've had to or felt like broken down. It hasn't been an empowering experience. You haven't had that breakthrough where you really just, you know, completely trust, and the universe is looking for that. Energetically, your person needs that, so there's no barrier between you and them as well. And if you're not trusting your intuition, it's going to be hard to link up with your person, because if your intuition tells you, okay, I know you're just going on a grocery run, but how about you get cute? You may say, no, I don't feel like doing that. Ignore it. If you get in the practice of ignoring your intuition, it's like, okay, you may meet your person, but things aren't right, you know what I mean? So it's like everyone's still human. So at the end of the day, if you're going to the grocery store, messy bun, looking a mess, like what are they to do? Like they can feel attracted to you, and it's kind of like 50-50 whether or not they would approach or not in that circumstance. You know what I mean? We got the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is hanging on to an older version of how you used to do things. I don't feel like you're hanging on to an old ex. You'll know if you are. I don't feel like this is an energy of you guys hanging on to like an old story, like you still have trauma you need to work through. I'm getting this as a message of there's a certain way that you're supposed to be manifesting your new beginning, and the universe is trying to get you to do that, but it's gonna take a lot of heart, take a lot of surrender, because it's like you really, like, you don't want to waste time. You don't want to do all of this work or do what the universe is telling you to do and turn up with nothing. So it's like, it's really hard for you to fully surrender to that. But let me put this one back. It didn't actually fall out. Yeah, it's definitely time to do things differently for you guys. We have ask for guidance. So your guides are here to help you. Your spiritual team is standing in wait for you to call them for help to move some things around for you to make it a little easier. But we have take take responsibility for your actions, and love is your energy. So love is the energy that you're supposed to be in. That's your truest form. Your truest form, your truest essence is love. But I feel that you may be attracting things to you that aren't of love because the energy that you're in, you know, you're not trusting your intuition, you're not fully going within or doing what it is the universe is telling you to do. Me personally, just to give you an example, like the universe has directed me before to go on like a deep spiritual journey, and I'm not even talking about like the fun parts of spirituality. I'm talking about like reading these really dense religious texts, and I wanted something, and the universe is like, okay, if you want that, then do this. And I'm like, you're gonna tell me to take time off from all of my other responsibilities to like get deep into this? How is that gonna help me? But it connected me to my intuition. Through that, I connected to my inner goddess, which I've never ever been connected to her. And so much has happened and so much has changed since I've done that. So it's like an experience that I don't regret at all, but it was hard to trust the universe. And I'm like, how does that get to this? And it did. So the universe works in mysterious ways, but you guys, it really will be worth it. You'll have to tap in just to see what the universe is telling you to do. But I feel from your spread, on a surface level, we got trust your intuition and being a magnet for what it is that you want instead of going after it. Being a magnet for what it is you're looking for is what I got. So that's what I have for you this week. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like a private read. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my free radio show in the description. And that was your pal. I'll talk to you later. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 2 with the purple stone. Let's get right into it. What's going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is Inanna. Inanna. The queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. I'm getting a lot of downloads with this one. Some of you have a secret. Either you're hiding a child or you're hiding, how can I say this without getting flagged? Something with your health, if you're picking up what I'm throwing down, like something with your health. You know how there's a lot of stigmas on certain things health related. Something with your health like you're kind of ashamed about. I'm really calling people out. I have nothing to hide. This is about bearing your soul. This is about feeling worthy of love. This is about knowing that if you find your perfect match or if you're calling to you your soulmate, it doesn't matter if you're appealing to the masses. So the focus should be on calling your soulmate versus rapidly dating and trying to find someone that will accept you, because the person that's truly for you is going to accept you in whatever form that it comes in, that you come in. I see and accept all that I am. That's also giving me some like body positivity teas, like being more body positive and being less worried about the projection, which it's hard to do, but you know, don't stress yourself out trying to plan content to please people that you've never even met in real life. Like literally, who cares? One of the hardest things I had to accept, and it sounds pessimistic, but nobody really cares about me. I don't mean that like, oh, I don't have anyone. Like, of course I have family, I have friends, but like when it comes to being on the internet, like no one really cares about you, to be honest. Like no one really cares. Like they really don't care. They like or they don't like, and they keep scrolling, and 10 minutes they don't even remember your post, you know? So don't stress yourself out making content for people who just don't know you. And I hope you guys know what I mean by that, because it's not a sad thing. It's just like, it is what it is. Like social media has become a tool for validation, and it's like, I know those likes make you feel like someone cares, but no one cares, like truly. So don't stress yourself out worrying about these things, because it's changing you, I feel, group 2. Okay, so we have Marguerite Port in My Bago. The mystic of divine love. Love is divine. I am nothing except love. And then the warrior saint, I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Interesting. So my devotion, your commitment to not being, you know, so obsessed about things that make you feel icky at the end of the day, or your devotion to your own spiritual journey, to your inner goddess, not telling her that she needs to be sliced and diced to be appealing, not committing crimes against your inner divine feminine or your inner goddess by repeating over and over and over that she's not good enough every day. That's going to be something you guys are really going to want to work on, group 2, because your perceived value and yourself, I feel, is based on other people. And that's why you can't attract anyone that you really connect with, because they're all fake. They're all living very much so in the 3D. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. The universe is like, I'm having a really hard time connecting you with anyone of value, because the space that you're in is calling people towards you in a space that is never, it's not going to give you what you want, what you need. Like, these people don't have the capacity to love you. It's not that they're not good people, but they're misguided. They're living in a projection. It's all about appearances, you know. And it's crazy when you see like couples on YouTube or couples on social media, TikTok, whatever, when they break up and it's like, what? I thought you guys were so happy. Yeah, it's all a projection. Meanwhile, these people are living miserable lives trying to keep up content, and you know, it's fooling the masses to feel like this is what I should strive for, when it's like you're putting it's just like you're putting all your attention towards an energy that's not real. And so anyways, you guys, stripping appearances is going to be very important for you. Being authentic is going to be very important, and also honoring your inner goddess. King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. It's crazy. We have a true pair on the board here, yet they're both in reverse. Why? Because if one is living in illusions, they're going to attract other people that are also living in illusions. As above, so below, so within, so without. Whatever you feel inside, if you're constantly berating yourself, telling yourself you just need to do this and this and this, and, you know, feeling like you're not enough, you're going to attract people who have the same type of energy around them, and it may look a different way. Maybe their issues are different, but at the same time, it's like you're still going to be in this cycle of, you know, not being fulfilled. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The universe is asking you to go a different path, get on a different, you know, focus, get in a different frequency, focus on something else that maybe you haven't even, you know, focused on before. This is going to be somewhat a new journey for you, but I do see this untangling. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Getting out of your own way, and also like eliminating the parts of you that aren't serving you anymore. It's okay to change who you are. Like, let's normalize changing who we are, because the reason that you're struggling in love is because you're not being authentic. And if you're dealing with someone, you're having a hard time getting to the next level with them, be vulnerable. And if you've already tried being vulnerable, but you started the relationship off with the illusions, be reasonably patient, but you may have to cut your losses and move on and say, okay, I'm now in this space with this person, but I was different when I first met them. I was living in a projection. I wasn't me. And so this person is not my person. And trying to force this person to be my person is only going to hurt me, because they're just the projection of what I was. But now that I know who I am, I do need someone different. We have Temperance, and the 6 of Swords is like, you know you want to. The universe is really speaking here. The universe is like, you've wanted to make this change for a while. This gives me an energy of someone like cutting their hair, like shaving their head bald. It's like the extremes of it all that you feel sometimes. Like sometimes you just feel so passionate about this. I'm gonna take that one. Sometimes you just feel so passionate, but it's also very scary. If you've been struggling in love, this is why. We have possess, self-confidence, and lead by example. So instead of waiting for, you know, the people around you to agree with what it is that you're doing and to support you, the universe is saying it may be time for a solo journey because this one is damaging you. And at the end of the day, people only care to the extent that it benefits them, unfortunately, unless they are a being of unconditional love. And not everyone is gonna tell you like, yeah, do this, because then who are they gonna go to parties with? Who are they gonna, you know, get their nails done with, or do like, you know, more frivolous things? Like not that there's anything wrong with getting your nails done. Like I have mine done, but you know what I mean? Like participating in things, if it's not you, if it's not genuinely something you enjoy, genuinely something you believe in, and if it's not an accurate projection of who you are, it's time to pull your energy back from those things, because in love, it's affecting you for sure. So yeah, you guys, that's what I have for you this week. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on my radio show in the description below. That was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 3 with the clear diamond. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we had that was under your stone is Sekhmet. Very, very powerful energy. Sekhmet. The Red Lady, I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. The universe is saying, speak your mind, group 3. Whether it's yelling at the universe, whether it's yelling at your guides, whether it's yelling at yourself, like get it out. Whether it's yelling at your person, and it doesn't have to be like literal yelling, but say what's on your mind, because it's piling up and it's piling up and it's piling up, and it's gonna come off as this angry, like overreactive screech if you don't let it out. Don't give someone that power to be able to get you to that point. Talk about your concerns. If you're angry with the universe, voice your opinion as to why. What do you think that the universe was supposed to do for you that it didn't? And then start to dissect that. What do you think that you were supposed to do that you didn't? Turn it into a lesson. What is your person not doing for you that you need? You know, communicate that. You got to speak up. Some of you guys have a throat chakra block, and it's hard for you to communicate with people, and it's just like so frustrating. Anyone that makes you feel like you have a throat chakra block, I can say from personal experience, that is a red flag. That is a red flag. You should be able to communicate. If you feel like you can't communicate with someone, that is not a good thing. But tapping into this energy is definitely like standing up for yourself. The first line in that says, I am pure strength. So it's the universe is like telling you, like, even if you don't have a lot of fire in your chart, like me, I have a one fire placement in my entire chart. So it's hard for me to be like, you know, really aggressive, but listen, when you need to, you just have to do it. And it can take time to learn how to do it, but you have to express yourself because there's something that is not sitting right with you. It's time to speak your mind. All right. So we have the cosmic egg, and then we have Mary Magdalene and Fatima. The cosmic egg says, the divine feminine, I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. Love is meant to expand and grow over time. They say that you don't truly love someone until after like 10 years of being with them. And a lot of times, especially like in Western culture, like if you live in the United States like I do, love for us is like put out in movies and things like that to be like the honeymoon phase, but that's not actually what love is. So love is supposed to expand, and I'm getting that you're trying to expand, and it's time for you to pinpoint whether it's, you know, from a universal perspective, where is the block? It's time for you to pinpoint it. Like, what is the holdup? What are we doing here? Communicate, be stern with the universe. You will get an answer. You will get an answer, you know, because if you're not feeling happy, like, you guys, and especially if this has to do with another person. Fatima, the mother of imams, it says, love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. So, you know, being thankful for what you have may be a part of the issue. I've had some breakthroughs by showing gratitude personally. So, you know, life is very cyclical. It's universal law. You know, you have to give in order to receive. So make sure that you are giving when you have the opportunity to. and showing gratitude. And then we have Mary Magdalene, the apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth, and I am fully divine is what it says at the bottom of that card. So I just feel like this energy of tapping into your inner strength and realizing the power and the ability that you have to attract to you really anything you desire, love or non-love related, by tapping into the universe within you, especially if you're a woman. You're a woman, you have the womb. You are literally an extension of the universe. Tap into your inner goddess. It's time for her to take the lead. Yeah. And it's interesting because we have the Temperance card in reverse and the Sun. And I never see this, but it's so true. I never see that things being unbalanced is the way to wholeness. It's going to feel uncomfortable for a minute, but I get this energy for some of you where it's like fighting fire with fire. And then I get this energy with some of you where it's like you've been quiet for too long, or you've been still and patient for too long to the point where you're just kind of sitting here, nothing is happening. The Magician in reverse, you're not calling anything to you. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So it's like you have the power, but you're not doing anything with it. You haven't tapped into it. You haven't said, okay, this is the time. Is it the moment or not? Because with you guys, it's like an interesting energy. It's like you don't need to wait. All you need to do is tell the energy what to do around you. When you're doing spell work, command the energy. We have everything is fine in reverse, which is the Ten of Swords, and then we have the Moon in reverse. So it's like, it's not fine. You know what to do, you know what you want to say with that Moon in reverse, and it's just a matter of saying it. Four of Cups in reverse, you don't have to be disappointed if you don't want to be. You can call what it is that you want right to your door. It's just a matter of tapping into your boss energy, not being scared no more. Don't be out here scared to manifest. Don't be out here scared to command the energy of the universe, because at the end of the day, it's your turn. You fought with millions of other souls to incarnate here and you made it. It's your birthright to be happy and to receive what it is that you want out of this human experience. So look at it that way and command the energy around you. I'm gonna really get in my bag if I keep talking. We got the Tower in reverse. You know, it's just, we can't be scared anymore. Like, a lot of you guys are really afraid to tap into your true power because you don't know exactly what it is. It's like you're afraid to, and don't get me wrong, because I can hear some of you guys like, okay, yell at the universe if you want to. But listen, I don't know how to describe it, but sometimes it just is what it is. And, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. We have like attracts like, and thoughts create your reality. So you guys, if you think, if it is your perspective, that's what I was saying before, like decide what you want to do. Are you ready? If you're ready, call that to you. Because if you think that you have to wait for something, you're going to attract a waiting period towards you. If you think that you have to wait for, you know, to manifest something for the right time, you're creating that, you know? Your thoughts create your reality. And then we have like attracts like. So if you're a non-trusting, you know, in a non-trusting position, you're going to attract a partner towards you that also doesn't trust the universe, doesn't trust you, has trust issues, and is, you know, not exactly what it is that you want and need. For you guys, group 3, manifest this week and tap into your inner power. That's what I have for you. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my radio show. It's free in the description. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is Isis. The goddess of the magic, sensual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. So some of you guys need to feel yourself, okay? I'm talking literally and not literally. Some of you guys need to get back into your bag, really appreciating yourself, showing yourself love. You may have been neglecting your self-care, so the universe is definitely telling you, like, honor yourself. Your body is your vessel, your vehicle that gets you from point A to point B. Honor it. Also tapping into your sensual energy, your sacral chakra, maybe some sacral chakra healing as well needs to happen. But some of you have been kind of disgusted with yourself for a little minute, and it's turning into an unhealthy, it's turning into a belief. I think this is, yeah, this is 2 cards. Okay, so we have Queen Esther and Rabia. The morning star, my ego is in service of, or sorry, it says, yes, it says, my ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. So your ego has to bow down to your soul at the end of the day. So it's about trusting yourself and your true power. The Queen of Saintly Woman, I am in service of divine love. I move the way that love asks me to. Now this is interesting because for some of you, because of the amount of, like, because of your body count, that is such a stupid question. What is your body count? Like, mind your business, how about that? But like, yeah, some of you guys, because you feel more, I don't know, there's just like this negative connotation, like, oh, you're being promiscuous, you're doing too much, you're overly sensual, like, you know, and then it goes, like, it just goes and goes, like, you're this, you're that, like, you're a bad person because you value your body and you feel sensual and things like that. I feel like you guys have been, kind of put down for your energy, your sensual energy, and the universe is wanting you to tap back into that. We have the Black Madonna and Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Absolutely, it's about being who you truly are and tapping into, I won't even say your divine feminine, because it's just like the sacral area. Our Lady of the Hermits, I transform pain into suffering, into a greater capacity to love. So maybe you've had negative sensual experiences and it's been hard for you to connect with your body since then. That is a block in the way for you to finding love, because it's like you want to have that experience. I feel like you guys, you may have used your sensuality in the past to feel love or to please people, and I have too. And now it's like you want more. You're like, okay, I've had those experiences and yeah, they did make me feel yucky, but I do want a connection with someone still that feels good, that feels like I want to connect with someone in love genuinely. I don't want it to be about a performance, you know, putting on a show, making someone feel so important. I want to feel what a sensual experience is meant for me to feel. Like, I want that deep connection, but at the same time, it's hard for you to jump over those, it's hard for you to pull the walls down again, because when you did open yourself up thinking you were going to get that experience, you got used and abused, and then after that, people then, you know, shunned you for your own trauma. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, not only did you get used and abused, but also on top of that, now you have a high body count, or now people look at you a certain way because they know certain things about you, and it's just like a lose-lose. So I'm getting, we have Miles Shan, I'm getting a transformation of that energy. The Princess of Mercy, giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. So the universe is encouraging you to give yourself again, to open yourself up. I'm not talking about to any old body, but to someone who is worth it, to be open to that experience, because you deserve to have a sensual connection with someone that you really do connect with them on a deeper level, and it's not just about making them happy or trying to, you know, people please. There's also an end of a cycle with you guys. First of all, Ace of Swords in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse. This is how you ended up there in the first place. Forgive yourself. You didn't know. You were naive. You didn't know. You didn't know. Okay? Ah! I feel the tears because that's actually something that I said to myself before, I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and I just hugged myself as I was in bed, and I had to talk to the younger version of myself and say, you didn't know. You know, you didn't know, and that's okay. It's also that time of the month for me, for my girlies, you know, and I'm a Cancer, so I'm a little extra sensitive, so don't be worried about the tears. It's a frequent thing for me as a Cancer, but it's like, you just gotta connect with yourself and forgive yourself and say you didn't know. You didn't know, you know? Don't hold that with you forever. 4 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse lets me know that you have learned the lesson, absolutely. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. You've learned from it, you've grown from it, and you're not that same person, so you don't need to move that way. You don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to please everyone around you. You deserve to be pleased. We have the World at the bottom of the deck, beautiful. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and everything is fine, which is the Ten of Swords in this deck. So there's like an energy of, yes, there was hurt and there was pain, and yes, there was potentially a divine masculine that did take advantage of your vulnerability or your naivety, but that does not mean that the future will be different. Yes, this did happen. Forgive yourself, hug yourself, the younger version of yourself. You didn't know. And for a lot of you, it may not even be this deep, but for some of you it is. And you need to forgive yourself and understand that you deserve the best of the best moving forward. And you can have that. So let's see. We got the Emperor that popped out here. A true man or a true divine masculine is going to handle every bit of you with absolute care and responsibility. A true divine masculine does not take advantage. A true divine masculine doesn't need to, because he also knows that he is enough. So he doesn't have to swindle and be a freaking sleazeball to get you in bed anyways. He knows who he is. That's true divine masculine. He doesn't have to pump up his chest and, you know, live in illusions. A true divine masculine is going to move into your life and take care of you, and you're going to experience through this experience with them everything that you've been lacking or that you feel like, you know, you haven't got to experience, and you deserve it. And knowing that you deserve it and returning back to that place of wholeness and doing that shadow work and forgiving yourself and healing and embracing your true feminine energy, your true goddess energy, or your true sensual energy is going to be a part of that process. There's those. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Even events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention the most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. Yeah, so the universe isn't telling you, okay, wild out and, you know, have this like crazy phase that gives you more things to feel guilty about. But the universe is letting you know that things are about to start picking up really quickly for you guys, group 4. And it's important to reconnect back to your sensual energy so that you don't self-sabotage and you allow yourself to experience the things that are coming towards you, because someone wants to love you down, baby, in the most healthy way. And they want to give you everything that you may have felt has been taken from you or has been used against you. And they want to have like this beautiful experience with you. So this one says you're not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You're making, it says you're at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. So absolutely, the universe is saying like, listen, this isn't on hold. This is ready whenever you're ready. The universe is ready whenever you're ready. Things have been out of your control up until this point enough. The universe is not rushing you to get into this energy, especially with something as sensitive as sacral energy. The universe is just saying like, whenever you're ready, I'm ready too. And we can move forward and, you know, you can experience everything that you deserve and love. But the walls are going to have to come down, and I just get this energy, group 4, where there is someone very special that wants to come into your life and be a part of this. And if you let them in, you'll get to have the experience that you've always wanted. So get out of your own way. You deserve love. And also, you know, be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself. People have already done enough. And yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my radio show, also in the description. I love you. I love you, group 4. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.